Hello, my fellow trainers, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go PvP Showcases. And today, the team in the spotlight is Melmetal, Darkrai, and Mewtwo. This is a completely new team for me. Never really used these guys before on the same team. This is a very hyper offense team. You know, we got Mewtwo and Darkrai, who are both very glassy but hit very hard, and we got Melmetal on the lead there to hopefully try to get some shields early on. So let me give you guys the rundown of their moveset real quick before we hop into the battles. For Melmetal, we have Thunder Shock, of course, for the fast move. It's the only one it can learn. And for the charge moves, we're running Rock Slide and Superpower. On Darkrai, we're running Snarl, Dark Pulse, and Focus Blast. And then on Mewtwo, we're running Psystrike, Psycho Cut, Psystrike, and Shadow Ball. So those are the movesets there. Let's go ahead and jump straight into the first battle of the showcase. Really excited to use these guys in the Master League. I've done a lot of investment, max them out, teaching them second moves. So it's going to be fun to use them and see the payoff. So we got Melmetal into Gengar. That is an interesting lead. Not really often we see Gengar here in the Master League too much. So we're just going to go ahead and go straight into this Rock Slide. Going to be doing neutral damage to Gengar, but neutral damage to Gengar goes a long way, unless he opts for the shield. He doesn't, so we get Gengar pretty low. He may be going for a Focus Blast here on my Melmetal. He opts to save the energy. I'm going to go ahead and load up a couple Superpowers to launch at this Kyogre, because we have Mewtwo and Darkrai in the back to finish off Gengar, so no need to switch out here. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then straight directly into another one, putting a lot of pressure early on. Superpower does lower our attack and our defense, but he does block that. We do get the shield, so that's good for us. Hopefully we can get to another Superpower. We do, and I don't know what he's going to do here, honestly. He blocks it. Okay, so we have both shields gone, and we still have both of ours, so that's good to see. He's going to probably spam us with Surf here. I'm going to go ahead and go into Mewtwo, maybe get off a Psystrike, and then we can just... Oh, he doesn't even go for a charge move, so this is probably going to take out that Kyogre, and we'll be all good. Yep, there we go. Mewtwo's such a strong attacker. He goes straight into the Gengar. Pretty much thought that's what was going to happen. We're going to go ahead and shield. Oh, he does a Sludge Bomb. He shield baits us successfully there. I'm going to go ahead and farm down the Gengar. And let's see, hopefully whatever he's got left isn't something that's going to do too much damage to us. It's a Togekiss. So definitely want to try to keep Mewtwo alive here, because Darkrai will be taking big damage from that Togekiss. We don't really have anything for him with Darkrai. So that's okay. We're just going to go into a couple Psystrikes, and that's going to be a good W for us. So yeah, right off the bat, we see just how quick. That was a pretty quick game. That's a hyper offense team here for you. We forced them shields early on with Melmetal, and then we had Mewtwo come in and clean up. And we still had Darkrai in the back. Wouldn't have been the best option there with Togekiss, but see, we still got those two good sweepers. And yeah, that was pretty much showcased to perfection there in that first game. Let's hope we keep that same tempo going into the second one. So let's see what we get here. We get Melmetal into a Dialga. This is actually a pretty favorable lead for us here, just because I have that Superpower on hand. I can hopefully force some shields early on or get some good damage in on Dialga. Let's see what he goes with here. Either way, it's a win-win situation for us, because we also have Darkrai with Focus Blast to deal some good damage to Dialga as well. He doesn't shield, so we get that Dialga very low. And we're going to go into another Superpower before they get their charge move off. Melmetal's move just charged so fast. Like I said, it really puts the opponent under pressure early on. And he's probably going to shield that one. He doesn't. Okay. So he just lets us take out his Dialga. So we got one Pokemon out. Melmetal's still in green health. He goes into a Mewtwo. Shiny Mewtwo. Best buddy Mewtwo. We're going to go into Rock Slide because he'll be resisting our Superpower. Just going to go ahead and let him... let's see here. I don't know if I should switch into Darkrai. Probably not, right? Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and let him use that energy and then go into Darkrai without the Mewtwo loaded up on energy. That Psystrike doing good damage to us, even though we resisted because we were debuffed from the Superpower. I feel like I should have hit that Rock Slide, but it's okay. I'm not going to stress over it too much. He hits the Psystrike. So we're going to go straight into Darkrai and try to chip away at this Mewtwo. And we're going to go right into the Dark Pulse. Most likely going to get a shield here. The only way Mewtwo threatens us, I believe, is if he knows Focus Blast, which he very well might. So I don't know. I'm probably going to shield here just in case, because I don't want him to take out my Darkrai in the event that he knows Focus Blast. It was a Shadow Ball, so we could have taken that one on the chin, but, you know, better to be cautious there. We have the advantage, and we're going to let that one fly, for sure. There's a Psystrike, not doing much damage, even to the very glassy Darkrai. We're going to either force the shield here or get the Mewtwo out of there. Either way, it's a win-win for us. We do get the Mewtwo out of there. And who do we have left? None but Metagross. This is great for us because we have Darkrai to hopefully force this shield with the Dark Pulse, and then we have Mewtwo ready. I can hopefully load up a Shadow Ball ready to go on him. And then we can take out that Metagross. Oh, he doesn't even shield, so never mind. Darkrai does it all by himself. All right, awesome. Another strong win there. This time Darkrai in the sweeper roll. We had Mewtwo in the back, so they kind of traded places there. Let's go ahead and jump into the third one. I feel like these are some very fast games we're going through. Like I said, that's just what happens when you get the two offensive mons like Mewtwo and Darkrai to clean up. They really do. They do good things, and they're so good against this meta because of the movesets and you know all the different things that they can learn. Taking a little long to start this battle here. This person might have quit, or it might just have some trouble connecting. Either way, that's okay. We'll just hop right back into another one, right? Yeah, okay, so it took us out, so we're just going to try to hop right back into another one. Alright, so moving right along in these ranks again, trying to get to that top tier, you know? That's what we're all trying to do. Alright, so we get Melmetal into Giratina. Not a great lead for us, but, you know, we're going to run with it for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get this Melmetal loaded up on some Rock Slides, since we'll be not taking too much damage from Giratina. Gives us an Ominous Wind. That ain't doing much of anything to it. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. Superpower wouldn't be doing anything since Giratina is resisted. Doing some pretty good constant damage with that. Go straight into the other one. Either getting more good damage or the shield. So he doesn't give us the shield, but we're not going to give him any of our shields either. So it's a give and take. Ominous Wind, not doing much. We're about even on HP right now. It's just he is resisting those Thunder Shocks, and it doesn't do a lot of damage anyway. So the main attraction of Melmetal is he is pretty bulky, and he has these extremely fast charging moves. We get the shield there. That's what I wanted. I was hoping he would go ahead and let us get that. We're going to let Melmetal go down here, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch into that Darkrai to go ahead and farm down this Giratina. Hopefully get Darkrai loaded up on some good energy, because Giratina can't do much of anything to us, I don't think. Ominous Wind, not hitting on much. Like I said, we're just going to load the boy up. So we have a Focus Blast ready to go in the event that we need to use it. And he brings out a Rhyperior. Beautiful. Hoping he doesn't shield here, actually, but if he does, it's okay. We force the shield. That's still what we want. He does shield. Okay. So hopefully I can get to another Focus Blast to take out this Rhyperior. It's just Darkrai is extremely frail, so I'm going to go ahead and shield here. Trying to get to that Focus Blast, since he doesn't have any more shields left. His attack fell, so that works good for me, and so did his defense. Not like it mattered. I mean, even with his defense still intact, Darkrai probably would have taken him out anyway, because Darkrai's attack is insane. So we go ahead and take out that Rhyperior, and we get a Mewtwo. This is actually great for us because we have our Shadow Ball Mewtwo, but we might not even need it. Darkrai with the Dark Pulse at the last second. Is he going to get the buzzer beater win? Let's see. Oh my lord, Darkrai showcasing to perfection. Hanging on by a thread, takes out the Mewtwo. He didn't even have to flex on him like that. Mewtwo could have gotten the job done, but Darkrai coming in clutch, showing just how important he is to the team. So let's go ahead and jump right into the fourth one. What do we get here? We get Melmetal into another Giratina. All right, we'll kind of do the same strat as last time. We'll just go for some rock slides. So we get to the rock slide first. That tells me this Giratina might be using Shadow Ball. If it hits us with Dragon Pulse, I think is its dragon move that it learns, we'll be resisting it. And Shadow Ball will be doing a little more damage to us, though. We're still going to let it fly, though, because, trying to get him to burn his shields, hopefully. Yeah, it is a Shadow Ball. That hits for a lot more damage than that Ominous Wind did, I tell you. And we get a Swampert out on the field. I'm just going to go straight into a Superpower. Don't know what he's going to do here. He didn't shield, but we get some good damage in on that Swampert. And I'm going to go ahead and let that one go. And I'm going to bring in Mewtwo to help take care of the Swampert. Leave Darkrai in the back to take care of that Giratina potentially. Swampert, I'm going to have to go ahead and shield here because Mewtwo is pretty frail. Unfortunately, we didn't get any shields at the beginning there. So this is going to be a big battle here. I don't know. He'll probably use a shield here since I used mine. And he wants to keep my Mewtwo on the ropes. He does use one. Okay. He's going to get to that Hydro Cannon before me, definitely. Or maybe not. Oh, Mewtwo gets to it. Okay. So I don't know what he's going for here. I don't know if he just misclicked or if he's maybe going for an Earthquake. He does shield, so we get both shields on that Swampert. He's loaded up on some energy. I don't know if to shield or not to shield. I'm going to not shield. Not doing too much damage to us, but he is loaded up on energy. Tell you what, I'm going to shield here. Then I'm going to try to farm down the, or not farm down, use the Psystrike on this Swampert. Oh, he brings in another Mewtwo of his own. Beautiful. We can just Shadow Ball away. So there goes the strategy that I was thinking of. And we one-shot the Mewtwo. Well, just about. A smidgen of HP left. And he brings out Giratina. I'm going to go straight into Swampert. Or not Swampert. Darkrai. Excuse me. I misplaced the name there. And I'm going to try to get Darkrai loaded up a little bit, honestly, so I can take care of that Swampert there at the end. Shadow Ball. Not hitting, I mean, not very effective, but can't really tell sometimes with Darkrai because he is so frail. Never mind loading up the energy then. I didn't realize that Shadow Ball was going to hurt that bad. Let's get Giratina out of there. And then we got to take care of this here Swampert. He is going to get that off. I'm hoping I can get to a Psystrike with Mewtwo before he gets to another Hydro Cannon. But when Swampert gets loaded up on energy, he is just so hard to deal with. So let's see here. We get to it. Yes, we do. So that's going to be another good W for us. Even though the plan didn't work as planned at the beginning, we still get the W because Mewtwo and Darkrai are such good sweepers, such strong attackers, and, we just had some really good matchups there. It works out very well for us. So let's go ahead and jump right into the last battle of the showcase. Let's see. Hopefully we get a favorable lead. We've gotten 2 Giratina leads in a row so far. So I wonder what we're going to get this time. Let's see. Melmetal into Groudon. Pretty neutral lead, honestly. Well, no, actually, it's not a neutral lead. He's going to be super effective against us. Don't pay me no mind. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to go straight into this rock slide. I don't know if I should switch out here or not, because Melmetal's just going to be kind of a meat shield at this point. I'm actually going to go into Mewtwo. We're just going to have to burn our shields here. Risk it for the biscuit, as they say. Hopefully this way I can still put pressure on him to use his shields. Oh, he switches into Dialga. Okay, this is going to be a little iffy because I don't have... It would have been better if I had Darkrai out because I could go for the Focus Blast, but Psystrike will probably do some pretty decent damage. He blocks it. Okay, let's go straight into the other one. Don't know if he'll block this one. He probably won't, if I'm guessing. Not very effective, but you can't tell. Still chunked that HP because Mewtwo is so strong. I'm going to shield here. I think keeping Mewtwo alive would be in my best interest. Let me go ahead and try to Psystrike here. See what he does. Put the ball in his court. And then I might switch back into Melmetal. He does switch, or he does block. And I get Melmetal back here on the field. Try to get to Superpower. What's going on? Okay, it froze a little bit there. I think the switching caused a little bit of lag. So he gets to Groudon before I can get the Superpower off on Dialga. You know, what can you do? That was a very good move on my opponent's part. Doing good damage, though, with that Superpower. Hopefully I can get to another one. Oh, come on. I thought I clicked that beforehand, but that's probably going to take out my Melmetal. Definitely, since we have that defensive... Oh! He lived it! Never mind. The boy's bulkier than I thought. Man. What a legend. So that's going to take out the Groudon. Or, never mind. Man, I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. I could have sworn that last Superpower did so much more damage. I'm going to go into Mewtwo here. Have him kind of eat that. I knew that charge attack was coming, so I'm going to get him to eat that one as opposed to Darkrai. Then we have a full, fresh Darkrai in here to farm this down. This is going to be interesting because he has that Dialga coming in who's going to just go straight into an Iron Head. I don't think this will one-shot us, but you never know. Alright, so it gets us in yellow. We're going to go ahead into the Dark Pulse, and then hope whatever we have in the back is something we're super effective against, and that Darkrai can get to a charge move before it does. So what do we got? It's a Melmetal. Definitely not going to get to the Focus Blast before he gets to his charge move, and that's going to be a good game to my opponent. You know, just had the better switch-ins there, the better lead. That was not a favorable lead for us at all, and he gets the W. Congrats to my opponent. But, okay, so showcase over. All in all, I think this team is so fun to use. Wow, I just had a really fun time using this team. Like, they hit so hard, you know, they can end games quickly. There's a lot of favorable matchups, you know, especially if you get that good advantage early on with Melmetal. So yeah, really enjoyed this one. All right, guys, if this is content that you enjoy, please like and subscribe because I really enjoy making these videos. Let me know what you thought about this team. Let me know if there's any other teams you'd like me to try out in the future because I'm always going to take the requests. All right, so until next time, I'll catch you all in the next video. Have a good one, my fellow trainers.